Welcome to part 2 of the story of the Corn Exchange here in Old Town in Swindon. In the first part we talked to Graham Carter, who's the editor of Swindon Heritage, about the history of the building. And here in part 2 we're going to be talking to the developer to hear about the future of the Corn Exchange. So Steve Rosier, as the developer, you're the brainchild behind the plans here, where we're going to see a very different view looking down the street in the future, aren't we?
Well, we certainly are, and hopefully a much improved view. And the HSBC Bank is going to be demolished and a new structure put there, which is going to be a hotel. And the pavements are going to be coming out, so we're going to have about 8-10 metre wide pavement in front of the hotel, and we're going to have tree-lined avenue as well.
So Steve, it's going to be wonderful to see this car park replaced with an alfresco dining and entertainment area.
Well, I think it's going to be fabulous, Alistair, for sure. And I mean, to some extent, we're taking it back to how it's been used for 750 years, a place for people, not the motor car. And it's going to be great and very lively. And of course, we're going to have the new head of square building, which is going to be stunning modern architecture. But it's going to have a restaurant on the ground floor, and they can dine out on the square, as can the people who are going to be dining in the old town hall building.
So Steve, this is the outside of the butter market. What have you got planned for this area?
Well, we're walking down the planks, which is the historic road that used to lead down to the Christ Church and the Lord of the Manor's house. What's planned here is this become a pedestrianised surface. The butter market there with the arcaded walls. We're going to put a glass dome in, which was originally how it was, and we're going to put a fountain there as well. So it'll all be very tall, high-storey buildings. It will have access into the Corn Exchange Hall, which we saw earlier, and that will allow dining at a higher level in there and at the ground floor level to spill out. Equally well, we're hoping there'll be a spill out from here, from these magnificent arches.
So not only is it going to be great for people in Old Town to actually have a venue to come to and enjoy, but also it's going to be great for the local economy.
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, we really believe that if we get this right and we attract the right operators and get the right blend, that it could become a fantastic place. And it could become Swindon's Covent Garden, which is a nice sort of thought to be aiming for.
So, Steve, I can see we're probably on where this balcony is.
We are indeed, Alistair, and this is the Corn Exchange Hall, more commonly known nowadays as the Locarno Ballroom. It's 502 square metres. It's magnificent with all high-level windows, and this is going to be the key to, and the sort of the centre, the glue really, to the development proposals. This is going to see a glass roof all over. So when you're in the square, you'll be looking up and seeing the clock tower one end. There's going to be a new iconic tower. Apartment tower at the other end, which will probably have a sort of mirrored frontage, so when you look up at that you'll be seeing an image of the clock tower in the new modern tower. Surrounding this on the ground floor, which obviously we can't get to at the moment, will be restaurants and an opportunity to be dining out in this unique square and space, and there can be bands playing because we're going to create the music platform. It's the glue of the proposals in some respects.
So again, it's really bringing it back to life. The energy will be fantastic.
That's what we're trying to capture. And if you look back at the past, I mean, it was very much been a very important entertainment place for the people of Swindon for 150 years really, and we're trying to recapture that in terms of music. We can bring markets, specialist markets. We have trade shows in here, create lots of activities, and of course we can link up into the market square as well, which can also see it an active market as well. And the proposals to improve the public realm along High Street and Wood Street will reconnect the old town and make it a more vibrant sort of retail and leisure destination.
Well, what a wonderful vision Steve has to bring this building into the 21st century and restore its dignity to what it really should be, the social heart and soul of Old Town in Swindon. and we'll be watching very carefully over the coming months and years to see that development come to life.